Resilience isn't just a character trait, it's a skill, and like any skill, it can be trained. While many think of resilience as something you develop during major life crises, it actually starts in far smaller moments, especially in the controlled discomfort of physical activity. The gym, the track, the yoga mat, these aren't just places to build muscle or burn calories. They're laboratories for stress. And each time you push through fatigue, face resistance, or choose to keep going when your mind says stop, you're rewiring your brain to handle more than just physical strain. The psychological benefit of exercise isn't limited to the mood boost that follows a workout. It's rooted in something deeper, the experience of tolerating discomfort and choosing action in its presence. Whether it's the burn in your legs during a tough climb or the breathlessness of a high-intensity interval, exercise presents a form of manageable stress. This concept, known as hormetic stress, refers to small doses of controlled hardship that, over time, make both body and mind stronger. When you expose yourself to this type of discomfort regularly, your nervous system learns not to overreact. The fight or flight response becomes less sensitive. You gain the ability to recognize stress signals without becoming consumed by them. In psychological terms, you increase your distress tolerance, the ability to stay present and functional when things get hard. This doesn't just make you a better athlete. It makes you more stable during conflict, more patient during chaos, and more grounded when life doesn't go according to plan. What happens in your body during a challenging workout is remarkably similar to what happens when you face pressure at work, conflict in relationships, or moments of self-doubt. Your heart rate rises. Cortisol spikes. Your brain starts scanning for escape routes. But if you've practiced staying steady through physical stress, finishing the set, holding the pose, staying in motion despite the discomfort, your mind becomes more skilled at weathering emotional storms, too. The internal message shifts from, "I can't handle this," to, "I've felt this before and I kept going." This process also reshapes your relationship with failure. In the gym, failure is part of the growth process. You reach muscular fatigue, rest, and return stronger. There's no shame in it, only adaptation. When you internalize this pattern, setbacks in life become less threatening. They stop being identity-shaking events and instead become signals for adjustment. You learn to recover without spiraling. You bounce back faster. That's resilience in action. Even low-level discomfort, like showing up when you don't feel like it, starting when you're tired, or doing something slightly outside your comfort zone, builds discipline and emotional flexibility. These small acts of persistence condition your mind to lean into challenge rather than recoil from it. Over time, this creates a quiet confidence, a sense that you can trust yourself under pressure because you've proven it before, over and over, in the mirror of physical challenge. It's important to note that the goal isn't to glorify suffering or to romanticize pushing through all pain. The key is manageable, intentional discomfort, stress that you choose, in doses that your body and brain can recover from. This is what allows resilience to grow without breaking you down. It's not about toughness for toughness's sake. It's about learning to stay present, calm, and focused when things get hard, and then coming out the other side stronger, not depleted. Ultimately, physical discomfort is a rehearsal space for life's harder moments. When you willingly step into effort, you stop fearing effort. When you learn to breathe through the last minute of a brutal workout, you're also learning how to breathe through a stressful conversation, an unexpected disappointment, or an anxious spiral. You develop a toolkit that extends far beyond fitness. You become someone who can stand in the storm, not because you don't feel the wind, but because you've trained for it. In that sense, resilience isn't just a psychological advantage, it's a physical practice. And with every rep, every step, every breath held a little longer, you're not just building strength. You're building a mindset that bends but doesn't break. One that endures. One that thrives.